Welcome back to micamalounge.
Yo, if a dog is born, right, in DR, right,
Yes.
is it considered Dominican? Like, it's driving me crazy. That's what question.
Good question.
Which I think.
That is honestly, a good question.
I just want to know because, like, when you have a dog in DR, right, all it's gonna know is probably Spanish, right? So you're gonna be like, ven pa acá, ven pa acá. But if you talk to him in English and it was born out there, would it understand you? Think about it.
That's good. It's like us. We're Americans because we were born in America, but in all reality, we're Dominican.
But do animals have race? Like
that's what I'm trying to say. So, like, if a dog is born in Puerto Rico, obviously.
No, let's like, stick to the DR. Born in DR.
I was born in DR. Is he Dominican? Is he considered Dominican? Like, can he come to the USA?
That's honestly, let's say you're a kid, right? You're a kid. You have a dog.
Yeah.
And your family, you guys are moving to the States. You guys are moving to America, and you want to bring your dog with you. Like, do you? Well, that doesn't make any sense. Let's say you can't. That was just terrible. Let's just say a hypothetical motherfucking story.
Thank you.
That you're Dominican. You have a Dominican dog, and you guys have to give up the dog for whatever reason, and it has to come to America. Do they have to teach that dog a whole new language?
That's what I'm saying. Because if the dog was born out there, right? I know this ain't the best, but it's funny though. If the dog, right, was born out there and it knows nothing, like the only commands it knows is Spanish commands. Siéntate, blah 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 blah.
You gotta train that dog from the beginning.
That's not crazy.
That is, and that's
a lot.
Any animal, like a horse, like Dominican horses. Yeah. An English
he just said a Dominican horse.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Is it Dominican?
It has to be, because if that horse was brought here to race or whatever, it's not gonna know.
Like, that's the thing.
Or is there like a universal language for horses? Like, yeah.
Or let's do this. Forget that it's born in DR or whatever. You adopt a dog. For whatever reason, the dog was going through whatever. You adopt a dog, but you don't know where like the dog originally came from. Like, did it come from DR, and that's why it's so traumatized that it doesn't understand English instead of Spanish? If you know what I mean.
Because if it's born in Dominican, it's not gonna
It's not gonna be here.
No, it's not gonna speak English because, like he said, they're
okay. So I'm saying they rescued the dog. That's why it's in the adoption agency or whatever. And the dog is so scared because you're speaking to the dog in English instead of Spanish, but you never knew that dog was originally from DR.
Okay.
Does that make any sense?
It does now. But
okay.
What's your point?
See,
I lost it for trying to explain it, but how do you know where like a dog originally came from?
I don't think you know.
Yo,
unless you went to the actual breeder.
That's what I'm trying to say. All I want to know is this is all I want to know.
What you want to know?
Is a dog considered Dominican if it was born over there? That's the question. Yes or no?
Si tú le pones la canción El Perrito and it starts going like this, it's Dominican.
So all the dogs that live here in the United States, they're American dogs then? That's what you're saying? Like, I have a turtle. My turtle is American?
Let's say, yes, the dog was born in the United States, right? It was breeded, whatever, in the United States. But you talk to him Spanish every day. So he's gonna know Spanish, right? I would think, right?
True, yeah.
So the only barrier between all this is the language?
Pretty much.
Because a dog's gonna be a dog either way. But I'm talking about like what's it gonna understand if it comes over here, or if you go out there, you be like, "Come here, boy. Come here, boy." Is he gonna get it?
No.
That's crazy, right? When you think about it,
right? It's a good point. I never thought about that.
I never thought about
that. Yo,
that
fuck Mike Towers.
What happened?
What's wrong with Mike Towers?
I don't fuck with Mike Towers.
He's a good artist.
Would you trust Mike Towers with your girl?
No! Yo, if you have a girl and Mike Towers be like, it's over. It's over. It's over. I won't trust. Yo, listen, if we ever go to Alright, for example, would you go to a concert with Romeo, like front row, and Romeo be like, "Yo, let me get your girl real quick." Would you let him do that, or would you be like, "Nah, fuck you"?
Be like, "Take me."
No, I'm just saying.
I wouldn't let him.
You wouldn't let him, right?
I'll be like that, but grabbing my girl from the back, like, "You're not going nowhere."
Because think about it. Because what if she started like digging Romeo?
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, what if the girl's like, "Yeah, like, what position are you in now?" Like,
that's a fact.
Or even afterwards, you gotta kind of let it go.
I think we spoke about this last year. You gotta end that.
No,
Because there was a video, I forgot where I saw it. I don't know if it was YouTube or Star Hip or whatever. I think a girl was with like her date, and they were watching like a little mini concert, and the dude was rapping, whatever, and the girl was with her date while touching on the dude's like.
Oh shit!
No. She was with the date watching it, and then they was watching, and she popped up in the screen.
No, they was watching it together.
No, like they were in the concert.
What the fuck did I just hear it?
And she was rubbing on the guy that was performing. And she, like, the girl.
Well, it was a date, but still, like.
Well, I don't know if it was a date. I don't know how long they've been dating. It was a video, but you could clearly see that they were together.
You're not gonna rub on another.
Yeah, that was crazy. That was crazy. That was messed up.
That's a little crazy.
So
a little kiss from Romeo, that's like 1 in a billion. You won't let that shit rock?
Nah.
Okay.
He could kiss me though.
Why you But I just want to ask that question. Like, how would you feel, right?
No, not happening.
Okay.
So the whole Mike Towers thing. So Mike Towers has the juice.
El jugo de él, my nigga.
He gets the ladies.
It's crazy, bro. Like,
so
you cannot.
Passion fruit.
Like I hope his dick game is trash. Like I just hope, because like these bitches is going crazy over this motherfucker.
I'm gonna ask you a serious question right now. So Mike Towers has the juice, right? He could get the girls, whatever.
Yeah, he could get any now, bro. He could get any girl he wants.
He could get all the girls he wants, right? Let's say he tells you, Abby. He'd be like, Abby, I can give you the juice, and all you have to do is fuck me. Are you fucking Mike Towers?
I feel not fucking Mike
Towers. After you fuck Mike Towers,
you got all the juice in the world.
Any girl you want.
That's crazy.
Are you fucking Mike Towers?
Bro, honestly, I don't see myself fucking a man, though. Like,
hey, y'all me quieren hablando Spanglish.
If I'm in it and he's doing that?
He's doing that.
No, but real talk. Nah, I ain't fucking with it. I can't, bro. I don't see myself fucking with dude.
¿Tú te imaginas que otra persona?
Are you a big
Michelle,
what?
Michelle Towers.
Are you a fan of Mike Towers?
He's cute. I listened to a couple of songs, but it's not like.
Well, we're not talking about the songs at this very moment. We're talking about Mike Towers being a very attractive.
He's a handsome fella.
Okay, let's say.
I hate this.
I've been thinking about this sometimes.
Okay.
All right. So Mike Towers, Romeo, whatever. These are famous celebrities, right?
Yeah.
That maybe your partners or significant others they find attractive, right?
Fantasize about them.
And maybe they even told you like, hey, they're cute, they're whatever. Mm-hmm. And let's say you become of a celebrity status, and you start hanging with these kind of people. And you already know that your girl or your significant other, your boyfriend,
been feeling
the celebrity, and they think they cute. Like,
are you introducing them?
I'm gonna stop you right there.
Okay.
My bitch is never gonna hang out with none of them niggas. I can know them personally, but you're not hanging out with them.
You don't trust your girl, because you don't
I'm not trusting her. Because I don't trust Mike Towers, nigga. Nah, it's the truth. I don't trust Mike Towers. I don't be honest.
And literally, that bothers me a teeny bit.
Yo, the way he said
a teeny bit.
I think Mike Towers has a whole family and shit. And we over here stressing this guy.
Nigga, you can have a whole family,
bro. Come on, man. You don't believe in that.
Nah,
and like that literally bothers me, because like, what if I get famous, or not even if I get rich and I just start hanging out with these dudes that she finds attractive? Like, I'm gonna know. I'm not gonna bring my girl here, because I'm gonna be mad at the whole event.
Yo, this is random. Yo, this is real random.
Like you.
This is real random. But I think Lil Durk is fucking with India Love. I think so.
Mm-hmm.
And somebody said in the post that, yo, it's weird that he don't bring India Love around his homies. It's for a reason. This bitch is bad, nigga.
He probably heard his homies
say some crazy shit. Yeah,
that's interesting.
No.
FYI, Mike Tower has a baby.
You can have a baby, but that nigga's still chilling, bro.
That's not gonna tie him down. No.
Yo, you know how much pussy's getting thrown at Mike Tower? I hate him, yo. But anyway, you know how much pussy's getting thrown?
Okay. Now let's move to the music section. Do you listen to his
Talk
music?
Nah. Do I listen to some of his music? Yeah.
Okay.
It's not bad. He's not a bad artist. Like, honestly, I feel like his rapping ability is fucking dope. Like, he could really rap. But when it comes to making music like hits and shit, I'm a J. Cortez nigga. You know what I'm saying? That's my guy. That's my guy. I like J. Cortez. My guy though.
So you were gonna say something?
Go
ahead, Maria.
So do you think love is blind? And I say that because maybe you're with your chick and whatever, like the Romeo thing where like he offers to like kiss her and whatnot. And you're like, you know what? I love my girl this much that I'm gonna let that slide or whatever.
No
like
one's doing that though.
no?
Somebody,
I've seen videos.
Only if
like,
you're a swinger and you're one of those people you know that don't mind sharing a little bit, but
okay,
you know.
So does love make you do like certain things you normally would be like, nah, that's not me. Like
of course. I feel like every guy or girl too. It goes both ways.
That's how you know you're in love.
That's how you know you're in love.
No, but not because we spoke about this before. We're like, oh, I like this, and I'm gonna let this slide. But like certain things where you're like, no, like I would never see myself doing that.
Yeah,
that you kind of just start yourself doing.
It's like the whole being domestic violence relationships and all these things. Like love is blind. Like the nigga is hitting you or she's hitting you, and you still like I'm So I want to ask you guys another question, and I'm gonna ask Abby first because I don't want to be like it's usually girls that do it. Like how you feel about. Let's say you're talking to a girl or whatever, and you guys normally have sex often, almost every day or whatever.
What's she at though? What's she at?
And all of a sudden she'd be like, let's not have sex for a week. Let's be abstinent or celibate.
Well, you fucking somebody else
to see, so we could get to know each other a little bit. Like how you feel about that? Like how you feel?
All right, so we started off fucking like rabbits, like almost every day, and then all of a sudden she want to come out of nowhere and be like, "Hey, let's stop and talk." How long have we been dating?
For a long time. Let's say
all of a sudden she want to stop and talk.
And let's say you guys always hang out, you guys always talk, but she's just like, oh, let's not.
Right there, that's a red flag. There's something going on.
And she says to you, it's not. Everything doesn't always have to be about sex.
See, something's going on. Something's going on.
Something's going on. You think something's going on if that happens?
With the relation? I'm not saying that she's fucking somebody else or doing somebody else, but there's something's going on in the relationship. Okay. She's second guessing something.
Right,
but what if she's second guessing herself? Like she just doesn't feel like.
Because, believe it or not, there's people that you can be sexually attracted to some person and you can have sex with them all the time, and it's lit. And then one day you can wake up like, yo, I'm not really sexually, I don't feel it anymore. It happens.
Okay.
So maybe that's what she's probably feeling.
And have you ever been in a situation where a girl told you, like, let's not have sex for a week let's not do anything sexual?
No, not to be cocky nothing, but just no.
Okay.
Never been in a situation.
And have you ever told like a girl like, oh, let's not
do this for I ain't gonna lie. This my last ex I had. This is personal stuff, whatever. Put it out there because fuck, we need some views. My last one, whatever. Like she was very, energetic when it comes to the sexual thing. Like me, I could date a girl that's very like with a high sex drive, but then it comes like me, I like to chill. I don't like to fuck all the time. Like that's just me. Like you may see me that I'm horny, whatever, man. Like half the time I like to chill. I'm not gonna lie to you. I like to chill. So this girl had a really, really high sex drive, and it was, bro, it came to a point that I wasn't even coming no more. I was just, I wasn't even coming no more.
Was that a turn off for you? Like,
after a while, I had to tell her, like, yo, let's just chill. Like, why do we have to do this all the time? Like, let's just hang out. Like, real talk.
So how did she respond to you? Was she like, why? Or did
she got defensive. No, she got defensive.
The other way around.
She got defensive. So she smacked me. That's mad.
No, I said she got defensive.
Oh, I thought she said you smacked me because we ain't fucking no more. No. She got a little defensive. She's like, oh, why you don't want to do this? Do you want to find me attractive? I'm like, nah, of course I find you attractive. It's just like, yo, bro, I'm tired. Like, it be times that, we come from work, she comes to my crib, nigga, I ain't even meet the nigga. Oh, you crees que no quiero sentarme un ratico, my nigga? Like, it was a lot. And I told myself, like, me personally, like, do I want to deal with a girl with a high sex drive? Every man want to deal with a girl with a high sex drive. Of course, like, you fucking, like, niggas like to fuck. But,
until she goes through menopause and then you never get some shit.
It needs to, like, be, like, a balance to it. That's the way I feel about it. It gotta be a balance.
So, let's say there is a balance, but she just randomly hits you with that she doesn't want to have sex for, like, a week. Like, do you think
that's it's an eternal thing with her? Like, like that's how I feel about it. It got to be something to do with her.
I feel like that's fine. Like, sometimes, let's say, like, you guys are going on a first trip together, or, like, let's say marriage. You guys fuck all the time, and you guys are about to get married, and you guys say...
So when we do it, it can feel like the first time all over again.
Which is fine, like, I think, like... But that's a reason to do it. Like, you're talking about they out of nowhere.
That's what I was gonna say. Like, I feel like that's cool. Like, if we're about to get married, and you tell me, let's not have sex until after the wedding. I'm like, okay, that's something cool, but, like... If you just randomly come out of nowhere,
There's something going on.
Yeah,
There's something
that's kinda
going on.
fishy.
It could
Red
be
flag.
something with her. It could be something about the dude or.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, bro, people fall out in that. Like, you could be in love with a person for like 7 years and be like, yo, I don't love this person.
Mm-hmm.
It
That's
could
some
happen.
scary shit, though.
It could happen.
That's
And
fucking
then-
mileage put into that.
So
Yo,
I'm gonna get
be
to you,
careful who you fuck
Marielle.
with.
But so she got defensive. Like, did she get aggressive? Did she keep asking, like, why?
No,
Why?
it got more. I'm trying to remember. You know, I'm an alcoholic. I'm trying to remember.
And
as
just
much
to
as
be
I can.
clear, your reason that you didn't want to do it no more was
not
because
'cause
you
I
were
was
tired.
tired. I didn't wanna do it no more,
It
like,
wasn't
yo.
because nothing else, or simply because you didn't want to, right?
I just didn't want to no more.
Okay.
Like, not no more. That's not.
Where you didn't want to no more,
At the moment, like,
but
I
for
just
a
didn't-
reason, right?
I was done. I was done.
No,
Like, y'all need a
I'm
break.
just trying to understand.
Yeah, I just need a break. And then
Okay.
she got very defensive, and argument happened, and but this is what I see things like.
But did you understand her view?
Oh, hell yeah!
Okay.
Because you can't tell a girl like, "Yo, I don't want to have sex with you right now."
And like you mentioned, it could be like the whole thing where like she feels insecure about herself. It's like, yo, is it me?
You can't
Like,
tell a
what the
girl,
fuck?
"I don't want to have sex with you."
Mm-hmm.
What?
And then
Can't
You're
do
lucky
that.
enough to even be having sex with me.
would we agree that it's different? Like, let's say, like if it's your significant other, like tell me why you don't want to do this. But like, say if it's a random girl that just like you've been talking to,
You just been fucking.
and she's like, yeah, I don't like, I'm not trying to
See,
have
now that's
sex.
different. Then
Like,
you're like, "I
yeah, right.
Nigga, I
Okay,
don't
but-
give a fuck."
But it becomes a whole nother level when it's your significant
Yes,
other.
because
Okay.
like you guys are literally together for so many years or months, whatever the case may be, whatever the situation.
or you guys
is.
are trying to get.
Oh, you're
to
trying to get to that
long-term.
part.
Okay.
Yeah, of course you don't want to a girl's gonna want a reasons to be like, "Yo, why the fuck you don't want to have sex?" That's mad weird.
And we
you
always
know
go
what I'm
back
saying?
to this, but communication is key. Like you gotta
Yo,
tell them, like, yeah, you gotta tell them, like, babe, I'm tired, yo. Let me.
That's Marielle's favorite
I love
episode.
that. That episode's lit. But the funny part about all this though, like, even if you want to try the communications key shit, if the girl's not understanding and not wanting to speak, you're
No,
not
it's
gonna
otra
go
cosa,
nowhere.
it's
That's
otra
just a
cosa.
whole other thing. That's an internal thing with her, and as it is what it is.
Well, that's the breaking point too. Like, yo, you really don't know how to communicate from something
'cause-
so little
yeah.
to imagine when we get to like the bigger shit in life. Like, are you gonna fucking
So
understand?
that's why, like, I've learned, like, I learned to like really look at a girl, pay attention to a girl now, because certain things might bother you now, the littlest things. Oh, porque tú estás un trapo al piso, whatever, some stupid shit, right? And imagine something really big happens, like a milestone happens in a relationship, you'd be like, "Yo, what the fuck?" And then look, what am I getting myself into now? Now I'm dealing with a chick that can't even deal with nothing.
the handle,
Get the
handle
fuck
the
out
little
of here.
things.
That's why, like, now I just, I like to observe, man. I'm chilling. Like, you could be the most. I could find you the most beautiful girl. I could tell you all these things and blah blah blah. But if you can't like really man up and grow your cojones, then what's the point? What are we doing? We're not doing anything. We're not. What's the point?
Yeah.
So, I'm gonna ask
Yeah,
you,
go to me.
Marielle, have you ever said that to anyone? Like you said them, let's not have sex for such and such amount of time. Let's take a break.
No, I haven't said it, but like it just happened. I guess because of like
Oh well, of course that
scheduling,
happens.
and I think it is good. Like it kind of just like it builds that fire within you. So when you see that person again, it's just kind of like.
But like just like a regular day, like nothing special is
Oh,
planned. You're just
no.
like, let's take a break from sex.
No, unless it's like I don't have to say it. I think it just kind of like, even with the like interaction, like if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen.
And has someone ever like said that to you?
No.
Okay, so my point is, like, let's say we go on dates, we hang out with our families, like you said, it has to be balanced. Let's say we're balanced, and all of a sudden, you're like, it's not always about sex. You guys have sex all the time, but you guys obviously
need to
do
do
more.
more.
You guys obviously do more stuff, but they're like, it's not always about sex. Is that a problem?
No,
for
that's definitely a red flag. Now, if you don't do other things and just sex, then it's like, no, like I'm gonna hold myself until we kind of like
Do
you
other-
learn, you
Okay.
learn that we need to do other things. That it's not just about this. But if you do the whole package and then come to that, then we need to have
Okay.
a conversation.
All right, I think we're on the
sex
same page.
sex is important.
Yeah, sex is important in a
Yeah.
relationship, right? It's a big part. Like,
It plays-
sure,
it
you get
plays-
tired, but
It plays a big part, but some people will put it as the main pedestal when at the end of the day, bro, it's not. Because one day let's say if you do end up together for the rest of your life, that shit gonna start working again?
Te digo, la menopausa.
No, but no, because
becomes dry.
everything has its end, bro. Believe it or not, everything's gonna end eventually. Everything. So like that's what I'm trying to say. Like there's some girls that put that to a high pedestal. Then like yes, sex is very important to me. Of course, it's important.
Sex
You
is
want to bust a
important.
nut regardless. It's gonna happen.
But where's the laughter? Where's the
But
communication?
where's the other
Where's
part? The other part to me is the most important part because at the end of the day, people say yes, pussy is different, dicks is different. Yeah, whatever. They all feel differently. But at the same time, like yo, you know, eventually what's gonna be the outcome there. You're gonna come. She's gonna come. It's the same shit over and over again. We all came. Regardless. You know what I'm saying? But like, where's the other stuff? Where's the part when you like really like talk to your partner or do other things with your partner? Go do, you know. People lose sight of that shit. People, especially in this day and age, everybody just wants to fuck.
But there's also girls that you do all these things. There's the laughter, the dates, the family, all this, and they still say that everything doesn't have to be about sex.
Have you gotten that question?
No.
I mean, or have you gotten that statement? No.
No. But like
Okay.
I've heard and seen that a lot. Like people, or even in movies, they'd be like, it doesn't always have to be about sex. Like just because you have sex all the time.
Doesn't mean
Doesn't
it's all
mean it's
about
all
sex.
about
Yeah.
Sucks.
Yeah, so that's just the point.
But people use words like that and trying to like manipulate it and use it in certain situations to their benefit, not because it's necessarily true.
Okay.
Yo, but how do you guys feel about when a girl, right, be like, yo, I don't want to have sex at all, right? And then as the man,
Well,
you'd be like,
you build up the scenario.
actually came out mad random, right? Like it just came to my mind. I was like, yo, what if like, for example, like, you know, the man this time, you know, you come home, you know, you horny, the nigga horny, but when the girl don't want nothing, nigga, it's not gonna.
When the girl says no,
they're the hooter, my nigga. But let a man says no. This is my problem. You know what I'm saying? Let a man be like, nah.
Se te sube arriba.
What the hell? You don't want it? Oh, blah blah blah. What kind of shit is that? There's nothing, yo, bro. Men can't do nothing, bro.
Listen,
they can't do nothing.
When you finally realize that
you can't do nothing,
and that women are always right,
yeah, bro,
you would be better with yourself.
Yeah.
If you here out here trying to think and prove to yourself that you're smarter or you know more than this girl, or that you're gonna win the fight,
you're not gonna win.
You're not gonna win, and you're not gonna be happy. So, just know in your mind that you're not gonna. You may win the battle, but you ain't gonna win the war, my guy.
That's what I'm trying to say. So like, that's why with girls now, it's like when ella se pone de que, yo, let's say I'm having an argument with like a friend, just a friend, it's a girl, just a friend, bro. And then if like she says it like she'll speak a little louder for me to take her way.
She'll get like
and
rowdy.
And then I'll be like, yo, bro, relax, yo, you won. I'm like, yo, you got it. Like it is what it is. Because there's no point at the end of the thing.
You fight back, they get mad.
Yeah, you fight back, they still get mad.
Not fighting back too. Like I would get upset if Abby was to be like,
realize that you don't know nothing,
that you don't know nothing, and you just shut up.
You're gonna be good.
Yeah, you'll be good. Yeah.
All right. So what if a female acts like that? Like, oh, I don't give a shit. You're right. Blah blah blah. Like, how would you kind of feel?
Name it. I've never been in that situation.
I'm sure there's.
I'm sure there's females like out there. No, but I'm telling you.
Like, would you feel like
95% of the population of females, bro? They just gotta be right, bro. Like I don't know.
It's always like right. Like when I'm gonna ask both of you guys when you guys are arguing, say with your significant other, friends, whatever. Does someone always have to be wrong, and does someone always have to be right, or
we can have a mutual agreement?
Can it just be an understanding?
You want a realistic answer, or you want like an answer that's just general?
I want you
bro,
guys.
Bro, somebody got to be a winner or loser in that situation. I don't care. There's no DK in the middle. So? I've never been in a situation where I finished arguing with a female, and then it ended mutually. Like, okay,
not that the argument ended neutrally. The argument. You guys are arguing. Let's say you like cereal. I like
ketchup.
I like eggs. Right? Are we gonna argue because the eggs and the cereal taste better, or are we gonna argue because? I don't know where that went with
that. I was looking dead in your eyes.
I'm trying to get my point across. Let me try to say it again if you can understand me. I'm having a tough time right now.
She's having a tough time today.
All right. So what if?
Help out.
Go ahead, Maria.
So what if you don't come to an agreement and you kind of just like let it go, como que no pasó, or just kind of like
don't work.
You think it builds up and it's gonna come back up?
Because look, when you let an argument, just try to let something go, like whatever, you be like, all right, whatever, yeah, right? When something else come up, But what about that time when my nigga ain't they gonna bring it right back, bro? Like,
let me try this again. Take 2. All right.
Action.
When you guys are arguing, right? Whatever the case may be, whether it's eggs or cereal, bacon, whatever, are you guys arguing that I'm right and you're wrong? Or are you guys having an argument to understand each other? Do you
Why
get what
you
I'm
think
saying?
it's right and why I think
Not
it's
why
wrong.
you think it's right, why it's wrong, but like
I
just
understand what
I
you're saying.
understand what he's saying.
Understand
too.
what you're saying.
just put yourself in my shoes. I put myself in your shoes.
Like, give me your reasons as to why you think the cereal.
No one has to be right. No one has to be wrong.
In the realistic world that we live in right now, right?
I agree. Someone has to be right or wrong.
I'm
in
being honest
the
with
world we live in today.
There's no such thing as what you just said.
But
what if it's just no? It don't exist. It does not exist, bro.
And that's what I've learned.
And no, seriously. I've been with like a lot of females that I got into situations that like, yo, there was no point. Even if
there's
I was,
no gray area.
you know what's
black,
crazy? Even
white.
and even if I knew I was right, and she knows that I was right, como quiera, loco. Like it's gonna.
Ella ganó, las mujeres ganaron.
So, like black, it has to be black and white. They won't try to understand why it's black.
Yeah.
They just know you're.
Yo,
black.
I'm trying to find that. I'm just trying to find that word.
I'm terrible today.
I'm trying to get it, and like it's not coming to me. It's a one word that describes females like that. Not every female's like that, and not every male's like that. You know
that describe females.
I'm trying to find that
everything
word.
Everything has to be right or wrong.
Yeah, it's a
like,
word that
I feel like you should try to understand and comprehend
why their point of view is that way.
Oh, see,
you may disagree with them, or they might be.
Is it perspective?
Or they might be completely wrong. But you're not out here telling them you're wrong. It's about understanding why they think like that.
Yo, when I get that word, I'm gonna be so happy. But yo,
just yell it out.
Yeah. But listen, even when you talked about like talking to a woman about understanding the situation, bro,
or
where
logic,
are you going?
Logic.
That
was the word.
That was the fucking word.
Really?
Yo, like honestly, like, yo, I'm happy you said it. Because there's like logic to them doesn't exist. It don't exist. I swear to God, it doesn't exist. You can literally put fulano ahí, the pieces together right in front of her face, bro.
Facts.
Literally,
not right.
Como quiera. No.
Yeah.
Because that's how I feel.
And the thing is, as a man, right? As a man, I'm sorry to be someone else. But as a man, right? What do? Because you don't want her to keep getting mad. So you just be like, yo, let it
go.
You just want to move on. You want to be happy. You want to kiss her. Yeah. But she mad at you.
Yeah.
For what?
Thank you for bringing that word up.
She mad at you for something she did. That's not crazy.
There's no logic between it. It's nothing.
Marieli, can you back us up? Like, are we wrong? Are we right? Do you feel like this, or are you that 1% or that 5% that's not like the 95%?
Most of the time, I'm the 95%. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, it's in a woman's DNA, bro.
But also maybe because I want you to ask me why I feel that way.
That's a whole nother thing. Why do you want me to ask? Like what? Yeah, like what's that whole thing? Like I wanted you to ask me.
Because women think we're telekinetic. Was it telepathy? What's that word? The teleca something. The telekinesis, whatever. I don't know. Whatever. They think that they can read minds like Takeshi from Mortal Kombat, bro.
I'm gonna bring up logic and then your whole thing about why you didn't ask me together. I'm gonna
go.
I'm gonna create a scenario.
Go create a scenario.
All right. Let's say you're playing video games, right?
Oh God.
No,
I see where you're going.
No, let's say you're playing video games and you're on FaceTime with your girl. Marieli's your girl. You're on FaceTime with Marieli. While you're playing. While you're playing, right? You watching him play, Marieli.
Yeah.
He's in the middle of a game. You know you can't pause Warzone, right?
Yo. He's to the right.
Can you pause Warzone?
No, Warzone's an online game.
Can you pause Warzone?
No.
Do you know how intense it can get?
Yeah, I be sweating.
He's sweating.
All right. But let's say Abby's playing Warzone, and you're sad that day, and you want Abby's attention. You want him to talk to you, right?
I'm gonna get tight.
But he's in the middle of the game,
I'm
right?
I'm gonna get tight.
And you know what? He's looking at you. He's like, like, are you okay? He sees you, but it's not an emergency. You're not dying. You're not bleeding. Nobody's stabbing you. Nobody's shooting you. All right. So in his head, he's like, all right, my girl's
good.
My girl's good. No, she's not good, but she's okay. It's not an emergency. I'm gonna talk to her after I finish this game, right? But you get mad that he didn't stop his game to talk to you.
How about this, lady?
To see what's up.
How about this, lady?
So
how many games is too many games?
No. Before we talk about how many games is too many games, is that wrong what he did?
You looked at me a couple of times.
Sure, it could be wrong.
You looked at me a couple of times.
Sure, it could be wrong. I agree. No, wait, let me finish. But I want to know, what's the problem if he waited till he finished the game and then try to figure out what's going on with you? What's the issue there?
Because the priority, I'm supposed to be number one.
Right?
I'm supposed to be number one.
And gaming is your priority.
That's my shit.
Mm-hmm.
That's my
and because
shit.
you was playing that one time when she needed you,
it's a problem. It's a big
Why they coming at us today?
Now, can you explain that? Tell me, no, you're wrong, Jose, or this is
no,
and that.
You're right, but also.
Because I get it, like
you're not gonna really pause that game and come check on me. You're already in a vibe.
You can't pause it.
I mean, when you're done with the game, you're gonna go automatically to the next one and continue playing because you're
true. That's
not true.
In those 10 minutes before it starts,
exactly.
I'm there.
Can we have a serious conversation in 10 minutes about my feelings for the whole day?
No.
You're right about that.
If you ask me, 10 minutes would be done.
But let's say he finishes the game. Mm-hmm. You guys talk. You guys are talking.
I'm gonna feel a little bit better.
He's obviously gonna know not to play again, right? Because you guys are obviously having that conversation.
Damn, that's hard.
So it's a different story if he literally starts to play again.
All right, so now I understand that now because I've been in a situation where I'm playing Warzone and then Shorty's right there talking to her blah blah blah. And I'm like, yo, hold on, baby, let me finish this shit real quick, and then blah, blah, blah. We'll talk, right? It's just simple logic, right? Entonces, now let's say if she gets mad or she hangs up, when you hang up, that's when I'm mad. I'm not playing no more.
Tú solo comunicaste a ella that you're going to speak to her after the game. It's not like you're straight up ignore me, because if you straight up ignore me or if you straight up ignore me, it's like, what the fuck? I'm not priority.
Before that you playing the game, right? You be like, yo, baby, hold on, and then she hangs up. Because now you got me mad. I literally just told you after this game, bro, I'm not gonna play no more.
Well, she hung up so you could finish a game.
Nah, bro. Alright, call him back again. Mama made up. That was the reason why. Straight
to voicemail,
bro.
Yo.
And then when she finally pick up, I was doing something.
Yo, this shit is like therapy.
You know what's funny? Ella no estaba haciendo nada, nigga. Estaba ahí, nigga, esperándote a ti.
Esperándote a ti. That's funny. No, this is true, because now that you guys mentioned that, I gotta, you think back as a female, kind of all the shit you kind of overreact for.
Bro, it's crazy. Because you know what it is.
You know what? Throw some stuff at our faces.
You know what's funny? Because, honestly, I don't want to keep attacking women. I love women. I don't want to keep attacking women. But,
we don't want to keep protecting women?
No, attacking women.
I'm like, we don't want to protect the women?
No. It's not that. It's more of all right, now, let's say, she be like, Marieli be like, all right, I'm in a crib. You know what I'm saying? I'm not playing no video game. I'm in the crib laying down. Bro. No. I call her. Oh, baby, let me call you right back. Blah, blah, blah. Bro, te lo juro, bro. It's fine. I don't give a fuck.
It's not an issue,
It's not an issue. So
but
now
you do the same thing, bro.
It's an issue.
It's like a tornado, a hurricane hit.
I started I'm starting to understand it because the girls I've been with throughout the years, they all did the same thing, and I don't understand. Okay, if you tell me, yo, baby, I'm gonna call you back later. Te lo juro, man, que está bien.
Alright, so when she hangs up, tú no te pones a pensar par de mierda.
Why? If she said I'm gonna call you back later,
I trust you. It doesn't bother me that you're about to hang up and call me back.
And I'm talking about as a relationship perspective.
Yes,
okay.
Of course.
We've been together for like a year straight.
Okay.
Of course.
My nigga, you can. Nigga, still don't come with the okay shit. My nigga, y'all could be a year or 2 year in como quieren la misma mierda. Yo te dije que yo te voy a llamar para atrás ahorita, nigga. Just wait, nigga. Just wait.
Wait, like,
bro.
you're not dying.
Yo, I'm telling you, son. I'm happy that you go through all this shit, but it's true what Jose said. This is the key to this whole episode. This is the story. This is the main title. Once you know your place and you know what's going on, bro, it is what it is, bro. I don't care no more.
So you would say really 95% of females are like this?
Yes. Well, my experience, yes. Nigga, I had a girl.
I'm part of the
bro. You want to hear some crazy shit, bro?
Tell me a crazy story.
Hopefully she don't watch this shit because she probably get on your mad.
Subscribe to the channel if you're watching. Fuck that.
Yo, you want to hear some crazy shit too, son? Mm-hmm. After we finish chilling, we don't have nothing established. I'm the type of nigga when we don't have nothing established, don't tell me nothing. Don't tell me nothing. Leave me alone, right? She tells me, "Oh, behave yourself tonight." Because I told her I was going somewhere. Cuando ella dijo eso, yo lo miré. What? Now I'm gonna just go do that. I'm gonna see it. I don't care now. But you're not supposed to tell her. Don't tell her, man. That's weird.
Even in a relationship, it's like, you should kind of like, it's and that's where the whole trust comes in. Like, your man is gonna behave himself.
I've been in a situation where, when I was going out with this girl like 2-3 years ago, she tells me, "Oh, babe, I'm going to a typical night." She knows I don't really fuck with typical like that. I don't give a fuck. So I'll be like, "Yo, Bete. Oh, she gonna be with this. She gonna be with this girl. All right, go. You know, I'm putting loco, my nigga. I just turn on my P4 at the time and I'm chilling. I don't care. P4. You know, and I'm chilling. And like, I don't want to say too much, but now let's say if I want to hang out with my boys that night, nigga, yo, ¿cuánto llega a la casa? Man, you no puedo be así. Porque I'm not giving you that.
Y ese típico que tú te bailaste la semana pasada.
And if I mention that, nigga, I still lose, nigga. If I mention that, I'm still lose, nigga, if I mention that shit, nigga.
Yo, females, we gotta get our shit.
Yo, bro, I love you females. Yo, you guys are very important, but you guys are very hard to tolerate with.
Alright, we gotta be that 5% where, like, it's like you kind of shock a man's world. You gotta be like, yo, this female's really like...
Nah, honestly, because honestly, like...
It goes back to the whole thing that you said, love is blind. So even if they do that, like, I still love.
Still love, bro.
I'm in love.
Soy el hombre de tu vida.
Yeah. Yo, you guys ever like been at work or somewhere and like you hungry and your stomach start making noises?
Dude, you know what's crazy?
But wait, it sounds like you're farting. So like you gotta
you hold it in and then the gases comes inside.
And it just sounds crazy. Like
that shit just happened to me right now.
For real?
Nigga, you think I'm hambre? That's just funny. It should just hit me right now.
I gotta have munchies, Fabi.
Or like when you hungry
and no munchies for me.
And your stomach is eating itself.
And it sounds like I'm como un peo, like out loud, right?
And you feel like your stomach is getting tinier and tinier and tinier because you're hungry.
Now that we're talking about work,
those are suck.
Can I ask you something, guys?
No. Let me start. But if a girl would have said, "Nah, let me start."
We're done with the girls. Leave them alone. We're done with the girls, man.
Do you think it's right to judge a person based on how they tip you?
No.
So like, or like how they tip overall. Like, let's say, can you judge a guy by like going to his barbershop and the way he tips out his barber? Or going to like a restaurant and tipping out the waitress or the bartender?
I had a question for this thing. Right. When you get a haircut, do you tip?
Yeah.
How much do you tip?
My haircut is $15, so I give him $5. I give 20.
See? There you go. My haircut's $25. I give him $5. That's $30.
Okay.
A lot of people don't do that.
No, man.
Yeah, that's why. That's where my question.
Only reason why I tipped the $5. Okay, one day he came back with the 5, and I'm like, "What you doing?" And he's like, "Oh no, because tú sabes la gente." I'm like, "Nah, nigga, cógelo," because at the end of the day, you never know nobody's situation, right? So now, for you to judge, I'm not saying you, but hypothetically, say any bartender would judge a person how they tip. You never know what the fuck is going on with them.
Of course. It's just like, let's say.
But wait,
is he a regular and he does the same thing?
I need some clarity. Like, it's your boyfriend, and every time you go out, you see him tip,
boyfriend?
or
what are you talking about?
You're a waitress.
I got those.
No, I'm saying like it's a hypothetical. Like I wanted to know if you're the waitress and you judge people that are tipping you, or you're with your significant other and you're watching him tip. Does that make sense?
More like a waitress and seeing like, let's say regulars come and how you treat them. And you always,
they're regulars, so you see them often. Okay.
Yeah. So it's
you
not like
judge them.
No, I'm saying like, yo,
I think honestly, a little bit you could judge them.
yeah, like yo, like
Alright, let's
I
say-
take care of you all the time.
And let's say you build a relationship with this
Right.
regular, and
But
they
let's
still
say-
tip you.
let's
the
say-
No, or they
same
do
way,
not tip
or they
you.
don't.
Right.
Yeah, it's like
let's say
they don't really care about
it's
you.
the same nigga that comes in all the time, right? He asks for that Jack and Coke, ¿verdad? Todo el tiempo, nigga. Every other week.
Y'all even
he's
give him
there.
a jack on the house and
Wait,
shit.
hold on.
You get
And then he always gives you $1 tip every time. After a while, you get tight, right?
Yeah.
You get mad, right?
I mean, I think
So,
$1
and
better
I give
than-
people the benefit of the doubt. Like, I'll
nothing.
take care of them and blah, blah, blah here and there. Like, I'll buy them a drink. I'll be like, yo, it's on me just to see. And you'll be surprised, like, the person that you think would tip you won't tip you, and the person that you thought would tip you wouldn't tip you. Like, it's just like, it's such a weird game.
bartender
No,
vibes. mad tips, yeah.
Oh,
No,
yeah,
no, but
mad
it's-
tip. I'm about to fix my shit.
I mean, if it's one
Which one?
time, I don't think you should judge a
No,
person.
of course. But
But if
it's
they're
a regular-
regulars, they spending money and they like not trying to give you, some
Yeah.
some
It depends on the service, too. It depends on the service you
True
get from
word.
the
All
other
right.
person.
I got an
Yeah.
example.
I
I
wouldn't tip you
Me and my
either.
boy. I got an example. Me and my boys used to always go to this place called Mimosa around Dykeman, right? We were so familiar in that fucking place that we knew the owners, the bottle girls, and the fucking the bartender. Yo, I forgot her name, yo. If you're watching this, I miss you. But yo, los juqueros were so cool in there that every time they'll come by, they're los cinco. You be like, yo, cógelo. ¿Sabe por qué? Because we've been there, like, we're regulars, yo. We used to go there faithfully every Saturday, Friday. We used
Coño
to
de
go there.
maldad, te ponen the bad chalco fucking starlight
You know what I'm saying?
on you.
Facts.
Just
But,
because you're
yo,
not tipping them.
But
And
no,
not
but
even change the flavor.
because there's juqueros that
they be scamming.
they be demanding a tip. Like, they'll take
Oh,
a
I've
tip.
seen those.
Like, don't take a tip without me giving you the
No,
tip. That's when I get mad.
that's another thing.
That's when I get mad.
Yeah, that's another
Don't
thing.
take the tip when I'm
Without-
I was gonna give you the tip.
Now you ain't
Hey,
getting
yo.
shit.
There's too many
There's
tips.
mad
on the
tip
show.
going on. That's the name of the
That's the name of
tip.
tips.
Tips? Not Mike Tires? Mike
Mike
Tires?
Mike Tires and Coral G. Remember he said
How you pronounce that bitch name?
Carol. Why she gotta be a bitch?
Yeah, I
Uh,
Carol
you see
G.
why 95% of the females are the way they are?
Word. I was on your side at the beginning of the episode. Now I'm not.
What's that bitch
No.
name?
No?
What's that bitch name?
Carol
bro?
G.
Carol
My
G.
man's called her Coral G.
Yeah, I thought her name was Coral.
What's that
They call
shell
her
from
Coral G.
SpongeBob?
Coral, the coral reef.
Coral Reef.
The coral reef or reef?
The Magic Conch.
The magic gun
Yo,
shell!
son. The magic, bro.
He said it just like the
Magic
Conch.
Yo, but yeah, son.
So where can Coral...
Where can the juqueros find
Yeah,
you?
the
The
juqueros-
ones that don't take the tip.
I'm not fucking with them niggas. Yo, but yo, you can follow me on New York 94, little dash in the bottom. I remember saying it now. On Instagram, you can follow me on Twitter. Try me for change. By the way, yo, I'm on Twitter lately, and I've been seeing this girl tweeting a lot. I was like, ow, she getting used to it. Yeah, also, you can follow the Super 4 Bros on YouTube. You know, we got the Patreon place where you can use your support. You know the vibes. And yeah, you know, I'm made for this shit, man. You know the vibes.
Hey.
And Marielle, where can the blind lovers find you?
Find me on all the platforms. Something about Marielle. Twitter, Instagram,
Another one.
and YouTube.
Eh?
I'm hungry.
Can you find one for Jose? Can we end this episode with asking Jose where can
You guys can catch me at Jose on Instagram. That's MMJOSE_. You guys can catch us at the Super 4 Bros on Instagram and YouTube where we play Warzone. We make funny content out there. So check that out. And you can also check us out and support us at the patreon.com/micamalounge. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys next time.
Bye.
The magic concept.